Hello, it's Mark from Not Taught at School and welcome to today's video. In today's video I'm going to go ahead and share with you exactly how you can go ahead and get paid to be on a new social media platform. Now I only found out about this a couple of days ago, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you exactly what I've been able to find out from my research and looking into it. But it looks very interesting. It's free to join. It's pretty simple. The layout of it and everything is very similar to Facebook. So we'll go ahead and have a look at this in a second. Very quickly, before we do that, this here is one of my blogs called Not Taught at School. If you're interested in earning online and working from home, there's lots of different articles on here about making money. So feel free to go ahead and have a look at this, and there's a members area here on the right hand side. Just put in your name and your email and you'll get access to all the freebies in there. There's courses, PDFs, ebooks, etc. So let's jump into today's video. So the site we're looking at is this one here called webtalk.co. Now this is how it looks once you've signed up, and I'll go through these different features and tabs up here so you can have a look at this. What I really like about this new social media platform is, unlike Facebook and other platforms, instead of having just friends, you can basically segment it out into work colleagues, you can have it into friends, you can have it with acquaintances and things. So if I was to go ahead now and share something on here, I can decide exactly who I want to see that. So you see here where it says share with public, you actually have all these different options on here. So you've got public, you've got all connections, you've got professional contacts, you've got personal contacts, and then you've got custom. So I quite like the fact that you can go ahead and decide who you want to share your information with. It's a bit like the similar social media platform called Vero or Vero. So it's a little bit similar to that, but it's pretty cool that you can go ahead and decide who goes ahead and sees your information. If I go up here, you've got messages, notifications. You've then got connections, so friends basically. On Facebook you've got gifts, we'll talk about that in a minute, and then click on here, it will bring up your profile. I don't know what's going on, it should bring up your profile. Bearing in mind that this platform is in beta testing, so it's currently got 130,000 users. Oh, there we go. Oh, try that again. But yeah, so basically it's currently got 130,000 users. It's in beta testing, so there is some bugs and glitches in the system at this moment, but obviously it's still in testing, so they're going to be going through that and making it all as it should be before it goes onto a full public release. So you can see you've got news, profile, contacts, files, photos, videos. So the layout of it is very similar to Facebook. Now let me just get rid of that. I'll scroll down the feed and you can actually see some of the different things on here. So here you've got your feed. Now again, you've got a drop down box here, and on here you can go ahead and decide what you want to see. You can see all news, you can search via popular, so what's popular on the feed via different either your connections or your professional contacts or even just your friends on this platform. If we scroll down here, let me click on here and scroll down, I'll just show you some examples of posts on here. So this is the CEO, you can see this is the current active users, and then you got comments, likes and shares basically, and then it comments all below here like this. So this is basically the new platform, and it's currently got, like I said, it's got 130,000 130,000 users, and it's growing at around 10,000 people every single day, and they've got ads on here already, as you can see. So let me just scroll to the top. So how can you go ahead and make money with this new platform here? So let me jump over onto here and I'll show you this little presentation I've got on here for you. So get paid to be on social media. You use your social networks, websites and emails to go ahead and drive traffic and income for life. So how do you earn on this platform? So it's broken down into three different components. Now the first one, this is what I really like about this, you earn a share from all revenue generated by the company, including advertisements, subscriptions, the marketplace, and more. So you can just literally sign up and join this, and then you go ahead and you'll earn an income every single month from doing nothing. You don't need to do absolutely anything with it. It's a revenue share from the company. So if you look at sites like Facebook and Twitter, they're generating millions of pounds every single day, and obviously they're not sharing that income with any of the users. This new platform here, this Web Talk, they're going to go ahead and share that with all of the users, so it's pretty cool. Now let's have a look at the number 2. So pages for business. So if you join the platform and then you go and invite any person and they join and set up a business page and they run ads, you will earn 10% for life. So on Facebook, I'm pretty sure you'll have seen this on Facebook when you're scrolling through and you see different advertisements about a weight loss product or a gym membership or a car or anything like that. If you recommend any of your friends, let's say you had a friend who's in network marketing, for example, or affiliate marketing, you recommend them to the platform, they create a page or like a, I'm trying to think what it's called on Facebook. It's just called a Facebook page, isn't it? If they was to go ahead and create a page on here for their business or their company, and they start running any ads, you will then earn 10% of their you earn 10% of their ads for life. So if they spent £1,000 on ads, you would earn 10% of that. And then this is another cool feature which I think is really good. They're going to have what's called buy now ads, and this is similar to Groupon, and it's offering products for sales. So again, let's say for argument's sake you're watching this video and you go ahead and join the platform, and then in 2 or 3 months time you're scrolling through there and you go ahead and purchase something on there, I would actually earn up to 10% of anything that you purchase on the platform. Now I think this is really great because lots and lots of people are buying products on Facebook, but and again, it's not just things like Sony PlayStations on here. You see all sorts of advertisements on Facebook for new gadgets, mountain bikes, just all sorts of stuff. Anyone who goes ahead and joins a platform who you share your link with and they go ahead and join, you earn 10%. Now let me just scroll onto here. This here is how it's going to look on here. So you can see here, if someone wants to go ahead on here, they've typed in Apple computer, it brings up all of the products that would be available in the marketplace here, and you can see they've got Walmart on here, they've got Target and a couple of others. And this here, so anyone wants to go ahead and purchase this, you would get up to 10% of this product that they buy, and this is on anyone who you recommend to the platform. So this is ongoing, it's forever. So anyone who you go ahead and invite to the platform, you earn 10%, up to 10% of any of their purchases or subscriptions or advertisements that they run. Now, what I've done on here is I've gone ahead and broken it down a little bit further for you. So anyone who joins the platform will earn from the advertisement revenue that the company generates. So that is from anybody that you invite to the platform, and you earn up to 10% of everyone who you invite for life. And this, I like this here, any content you upload that has a tracking link on there. So if you was to go ahead and create, let's say you uploaded a video on Web Talk and you shared that on Facebook or Twitter or Snapchat or anywhere, and somebody wanted to go ahead and have a look at that, you'd click on the link, it'd take them over to Web Talk. If they're a member, they would log in. If they weren't a member, they'd have to sign up to look at that content, and then that person would automatically be one of your referrals. So again, you would earn 10% from them. And that could be anything, whether that's a video, whether that's a blog post, whether that's a website article, even an image. Anything that you put up on here and share that around and someone joins the platform, just by going through that video or image, you would then go ahead and start earning up to 10% of them for life. Now, at this moment in time, it says for the first 1 million people who join, you can earn 5 levels down. So at this moment in time, there's 130,000, I think it's 100, it was about an hour ago, 130,000 people on the platform, and it's still in beta testing. So what the company has said is, for the first 1 million people who join, you actually earn 5 levels down. So really simple. If I invited my wife invited her friend invited her friend, etc., etc., you would earn that up to 10% on 5 different levels down. So that is pretty much how it works, but you don't have to go ahead and invite loads and loads of different people and worry about building a business and all the rest of the things like that. If we just go back over here, you can simply sign up here, join, and then just use this as you would use it on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and then you'll start getting paid for this every single month. And obviously, the more people that join the platform, the more advertisers will start coming on here and sharing their content and their advertisements. So I think this is a really cool way to go ahead and earn some extra money online. If you wanted to go ahead and look at potentially building a business out of this, I think this has got some great opportunity for you. And then this here is Social CPX. So this is built into Web Talk. Now you can see on here we've got Home, Affiliates and Advertisers. I've just clicked on the Advertisers tab just to show you some of the examples of what this company are actually going ahead and sharing with advertisers, and how much people can go ahead and spend, and what it, like the ads would look like. So if we scroll down here, it's here, this is, bearing in mind this is to advertisers, so any company who would want to run ads on here, or they're trying to get new business. This is just some of the different prices and tiers which are available to them. So you can see here, this is the PlayStation image that we looked at a minute ago. This is how it looks for the company Best Buy on here. If we scroll down here, you can see any advertiser, they only would pay up to 10%. And then you've got traditional stuff on here, so 50 cents per 1,000 ad impressions. This is pretty cheap compared to Facebook and other social media platforms. So this is going to be very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Enticing. This is going to be very enticing to any new business or existing business that are wanting to run paid ads, because Facebook ads are going up and up and up every single month. Twitter's the same. Instagram's there or thereabouts at this moment in time, but it's still quite expensive. So this here, 50 cents per 1,000 ad impressions, that is very, it's cheap. I'm gonna be running ads on this site without a doubt, because that sort of price for 1,000 ad impressions is pretty good. And then it shows on here, you can go, they're going to go ahead and give detailed information about your customers, and then you've got all these different things that you can go and sell on the platform. So you've got products, live events, travel, service and software. So look, I'll drop links to this below for you, and I'll also drop links to WebTalk, but I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's a really great company. They've been around for a couple of years. They've had investment into the company, and you can go ahead and you can have a search for this guy online, the founder, and then just join the platform, have a scroll through, see what's going on. But new opportunity to make some extra money online. Simple, easy, and it's free. So that's pretty much it for today's video. So get paid to be on social media. I'll drop links to this below, and also the actual sign up page for you, so you can go ahead and have a look at that and check it out. But yeah, another way to make some simple money online. So that's enough for today's video, and I shall see you tomorrow.